not going to jump off, don't worry. But what I will do is I'm just going to lay down here, so it's okay. Just relax. Hello. So what do you do when you fall down? You get back up. Looks pretty difficult to get back up, doesn't it? Yeah. You don't know what you can achieve until you... But there are so many obstacles. So it's an opportunity. But I'm going to fail. Every time I make a mistake, it's a step closer to knowing how to get better. Hold on. Hold on. There is hope until you give up. If I try 100 times something and I give up, I'll never get up. But as long as I keep on trying, there is hope. Ah, it's slippery. Thank you very much. Let me tell you an example of persistence. You got to keep on trying, no matter what. So remember how I wanted to be a speaker, right? I had 0 invitations, 0 marketing experience, and I was not a professional speaker. So guess what I did? I picked up the phone, called the schools. I said, hi, my name is Nick, and I'm a speaker, and I was wondering if I could come and speak to your school. No, thank you. Okay, bye. Do you know how many schools I called before I got one yes? 52. No, 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 no thank you, no, no, no thanks, bye. 52 times. And on the 53rd time, they said yes, and I nearly dropped the phone, all right. No, actually, I was on hands-free, thank God for hands-free, but one school said, yeah, we'll have you in. Why? Because on the 53rd call, I was like, hello, my name is Nick Vujicic, and I'm a professional speaker. And I was wondering if you have some problems with bullying and self-esteem issues at your school, and I was wondering if you want me to come and inspire them. Yeah, sure. Okay, great. So when, and we got the date down, and I got the location, wrote it down and stuff with my foot. And then I said, well, I was wondering, how much are you able to pay from your budget? And she said, $50. I said, that's great, that's fine, thank you so much. Okay, we'll see you then. See you next week, bye. Hung up the phone, and I looked up the address. It was 2.5 hours drive away from my house. And I realized maybe if I start walking today, I might get there on time. So my brother was there, and I said, hey Aaron, can you take me to this speaking engagement, please? Now we all know that speakers, you have a reputation, right? So you can't lock in something and then cancel, and it's my 53rd, call, and I finally got a yes, and I can't cancel it, I don't want to move, but it's all about reputation. Aaron, can you please take me? He said no. I said, please? He said no. I said, I'll pay you $50. He said, all right. So guess what? We did it. I paid him $50. Cost me another $50 in gas. It was negative 50 for the day. But that wasn't the worst part. You want to know the worst part? I got there, and guess how big the audience was? 20 people. 20 kids. Even worse, I got there and said, well, how much time do I have? How does 5 minutes sound? We drove 2.5 hours to speak for 5 minutes. And it cost me $50. That's ridiculous. But it was a net plus. You always got to look at the bottom line. What's the bottom line? I've done an accounting degree. You go to the net. Forget about the grass. Go straight to the net. What are you left with? A wonderful experience that taught me at least one thing about how I speak and how I engage. And I did a good job that day. That another school called me, and then another school called me, and then another school called me, and now I've spoken to 400 schools. It's up to you. Keep on trying. Have big goals, have big dreams, absolutely. So the unknown is exciting. Obstacles equals what? Now I want you to write this last one down. Success equals. Now leave that blank. After that, I want you to write a list on the left side of your page, 1, 2, 3. On the left side of your page, 1, 2, 3. And then in the middle of the page, I want you to write 1, 2, 3 again. So we're going to do 2 separate lists, side by side. And on the left list, I would like you to write out 3 weaknesses or 3 obstacles that you are facing that will hinder you from achieving your goal. Some of the weaknesses that some people come up with is, well, I lost so-and-so in my life. And obviously that won't change, unfortunately. And I'm sorry about that loss. Or something tragic has happened, or you have a disease in your body that prevents you from doing something. Those things may not necessarily change. And I don't know how you feel. A broken heart is a broken heart. And I have no arms or legs. And obviously that hasn't changed. I've had no arms and no legs since birth. But I have found my destiny, and my hope is that if I have found mine, then you will find yours. And if I have found my full potential, then you will find your full potential. And I can bet my bottom dollar that 2 out of 3 of your weaknesses that you put down can actually be seen as opportunities. That's my bet. Am I pretty right? Am I pretty right? Okay. So, here I am. There's the goal. Let's say you get there. You did it. You did it. You got your business up. This company doubles in revenue within 12 months. You have clients and people calling you, and you get there. Now what? Are you happy? What is success for you? Will you be actually happy? Will this give you peace? Yeah, sure, it's going to make your life better. I tell many teenagers, you know, they listen to all sorts of music. You know what I'm talking about? Drugs, alcohol, sex, pornography, money. I just want to tell you that in my life, I've realized that if I put my happiness in temporary things, my happiness will be temporary. And my estimation is that most of you have been married at one stage of your life. And you know, you see all these teenagers and college people who are single and are like, oh, I just can't wait to get married. And their goal is to get married, and then they get here and it's not all that they thought. And they go, oh, my life's gonna get easier when I get married. Any married person will go up to him and say, honey, if you ain't happy single, you ain't gonna be happy married. Can you hear an amen? See, those are the married people. You know it. Don't wait for an outside circumstance to necessarily make you happy. Make the most of it today. Try to see the brighter sides of life. Don't take yourself too seriously. The people that hurt you, you might think, well, I now deserve to hold a grudge against them, and we sort of feel better when we can do that. I hold a grudge against someone. When truth is, we just carry that burden on our back. Maybe we hurt someone else out of that hurt. I've said it once and I'll say it again. One of your greatest assets is time. What's the point of having $1 billion when you got 6 seconds to live? Nothing. A poor man can be rich. And a rich man can be poor. Find out what that success is for you. The richest thing that I've ever come across, and the sweetest thing above chocolate, is love. That money cannot buy, chocolate cannot bring. Would you close your eyes, please? I want you to be honest with yourself today. I like to be real with people. So I want you to be real with yourself. If the sun did not rise for you tomorrow, who would you miss? Who would you have called tonight? What would you have said? What haven't you tried that you would try? Don't leave everything for tomorrow. You can leave some things, but not everything. Pick up that phone today. Just do it. Tell someone you're sorry. Whatever it is. And next time you look at yourself in the mirror, just give yourself a little wink. Bit of a smile. Take a deep breath in. And try and enjoy today. Every day my Creator asks me, do you trust me?